Okay, so this is today's trade breakdown. We actually took 4 trades today. These ones were 2 lots trade and I was closing each one. So these were the first 3 trades I took today and I'm going to explain it right now. So we had our market structure shift plus all these SMTs. So showing that we're having some bearish reactions, right? So after taking out this low causing a market structure shift, we had a fair value gap here. Let me mark this out. So we had a fair value gap here. So when price tapped into this fair value gap, I entered my sell position right there on that fair value gap that price tapped into. And then my stop loss was right here. And then I was targeting this fair value gap and this sell side liquidity. So I took 2 lots today, taking one out and planning to take another one out here. But then I started seeing price inversing this in fair value gap. So that made me close my trade, which I don't know, I don't really do that, but I closed my trade because of that inverse fair value gap that we had there, right? And then I took a buy trade because normally I took a buy trade because of the inverse, and not just the inverse, because I wasn't just looking at this inverse to close, but also because I would have literally just closed my trade out now. Yeah, this would have literally cut how many pips? That's 143 pips would have been cut, but I closed out somewhere right here. So I took a buy trade, but then for some reason when price was retracing, I don't know if it was my emotions getting to me, but as soon as we were retracing, I closed out the buy position that I was in for some reason, and then we started pushing back up, and then I was like, oh, maybe the buy trade was actually a good idea, and then I entered another one. So those were the 3 trades I took, and that's how we had like $100 loss today. Those were the 3 trades. And then after that, let me just make it more clear for you guys. So I took my buy position right here, put my stop loss right here, and not just that, I also put a sell limit order right here. So if we get stopped out, we close this trade and then we enter a new trade. That was literally what happened. So I entered a new trade and my stops was right here. Then from then on, I closed out with one lot. I actually entered with 2 lots. I closed out 1 lot as soon as we took out this fair value gap. So that was somewhere right here. Yeah, that was somewhere right here. So closed out for 1 lot, and then the second trade, and then the second one I closed was when we hit our fair value gap level right here. So that's literally the trade. I would have actually closed 1 lot here and then the other right here, but it would have been better if I closed where S&P is closing, because it would have formed an SMT, if you understand what I mean. But yeah, that was literally today's trade. So it's a 1 to 1.6 risk to reward. We literally just made back what we lost, man, because I don't know, the math for this should be like $100, and then we made about $100 also here. So we lost 100, made 100. Literally, we didn't make anything today. Even if we lost, that would be like some few cents. But yeah, that's literally today's trade, and I'll see you guys next time.